Well, after 11 glorious years on Capitol Mall, Visit Sacramento's Farm to Fork Festival is evolving into its next phase and a new location and a new name. For the first time ever, it will be Farm to Fork at Terra Madre Americas. And if you're wondering, well, what's Terra Madre Americas and why is this changing? I know there's so many questions. And of course, we brought in the man to talk about it, Mike Testa with Visit Sacramento. And I'm sure you've gotten all of the questions. First of all, should we start with what is Terra Madre Americas, in case people haven't heard about the slow food movement?
Sure. So Terra Madre Salón del Gusto is one of the largest food events in Europe, brings about 300,000 people from 120 different countries to Italy. Been going about 20 years. So anybody that's involved in food in any way in Europe typically goes to Terra Madre Salón del Gusto. Never been in the U.S. before. This is its first foray into the United States.
Okay, and so we got a little taste of it last year, but it was separate from the Farm to Fork Festival. And Sacramento, we were the city of trees. We became the Farm to Fork capital, but we really became worldwide known, like globally known as the Farm to Fork capital, right?
Yeah, you think about what's happened in this market, how many Michelin-rated restaurants we have, how many James Beard Award winners. You know, we grow so much of the food that feeds the rest of the country. So I think it took a while for Sacramento to embrace that identity. But certainly when you look at the articles in the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal, they're writing about our food scene.
And so that's why we are now marrying the two, and for the first time ever, bringing the two together in one food-filled, fun-packed weekend, right?
Yeah, so the Farm to Fork Festival, think about it this way, the Farm to Fork Festival really highlighted the region, the Sacramento region. Terra Madre Americas brings the world to Sacramento. So on the outside of the Safe Credit Union Convention Center, we'll have the Farm to Fork Festival. On the inside will be Terra Madre Americas. So you look at it as the streets are really highlighting the region here, but you go inside that building and as the world descending, the culinary world descending on Sacramento. So I love that, you know, it's been a traditional Capitol Mall for so long. It welcomes 100,000 people. To bring this global event to Sacramento, to marry it with the Farm to Fork Festival is just another, you know, illustration of the evolution of Sacramento's food scene.
And so when we go inside to see the Terra Madre Americas, what will we see?
So think about a farmer's market, but a glorified farmer's market. You're not going to see the traditional produce, but you'll see a lot of wares from farmers and vendors. We've got one vendor coming in who's cooking different kinds of bacon. We have a smokehouse coming from the East Coast. We've got a chef coming from Minneapolis. So celebrity chefs, cooking demonstrations, educational panels. There's a huge coffee component, there's a huge wine component, a huge craft beer component. So if you think about the Farm to Fork Festival and what that's been, this is an explosion of the Farm to Fork Festival.
And really, when you think about the logistics, we're going to be inside, out of the sun for all of those things with an unlimited electricity supply and air conditioning, right?
Yes.
That also makes it a lot better if you've been one of the people that have been out there for the cooking demonstrations.
Yeah.
So much, you know, a lot fewer tents will have to be outside. So the regular Farm to Fork festival will be going on outside. Also the live music. Where's the live music stage going to be set up?
So the live music will be outside at I Street, behind the Torch Club. If you think about that parking lot behind the Torch Club, that'll be transformed into a stage. We've got some great bands coming out over the weekend. Again, there'll be booths set up throughout those streets, and then it's a straight shot into the convention center. So it should be a seamless event, and we've worked with the city of Sacramento to, if you buy a glass of wine inside the convention center, you can take that glass of wine out into the festival. So it's a seamless event.
I know you got a lot of people's attention with that
People
one.
are happy about that.
So there is free admission, but when you go inside, you can purchase things.
It's exactly like the Farm to Fork Festival. Free admission, but if you want to buy lunch, if you want to buy some drinks, all those components are there. There's a lot of panel discussions with our celebrity chefs, Alice Waters being one of them. Those are free. You can go and sit in a lot of those. You should sign up in advance for some of them. And there are paid elements, but you could certainly spend the day there and not spend a dime.
Well, so there'll be some free tastings as well?
Yeah, a lot of the vendors are giving samples to try to encourage you to buy some and take them home with you. But, you know, one thing we saw last year, what the event lacked was smells and energy and sounds. All those are included this year. So, you know, last year was really a toe dip for us to see if it would fit in Sacramento. We thought it would, and this year we're all in on it.
And the concerts, let me get back to the concerts, because we've got big names for the concerts. We've got some big names. And so I've been asked, are the tickets free? I mean, it's free admission. Is the concert free?
Free admission. So the War on Drugs won the 2022 Grammy for Best Rock Album. That's a free show. Big Head Todd and the Monsters free. Spoon is free. All those are free. We just invite you to show up and have a good time.
That's crazy, Mike. All these things for free. That's awesome.
Our job is to get people to come to Sacramento, but the core audience here is the locals. We want to make sure they have fun.
It's called the Golden One Stage, so it's a little confusing. It's not the Golden One Center.
No.
It's behind the Torch Club. I'm really glad I asked that because I might have been standing by myself at the Golden One.
There's some confusing elements, but yes, the Golden One Credit Union is our sponsor for that stage.
Okay, so here are the dates. It's coming up at the end of September, the normal weekend that we have it, September 26th through the 28th. I'm going to be out there live Friday, September 26th, so you want to join me for that about 7:30. And these are the dates and times: Friday noon to 8, and Saturday 10 a.m. to 8, Sunday 10 a.m. to 6. It's going to be so much fun. And then again, you can always go and get more information online. Mike Testa, thank you so much from Visit Sacramento. I'm really excited about this new beginning.
Thanks, Lisa. We are too.
We just keep evolving.
That's it. That's
Keep
what we do.
changing. All right. Thank you.